Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Danny. I'm a jewelry designer in the south of France. My brand is called Lila in the Sky, and I make japa malas, yoga malas, yoga malas, meditation jewelry made from gemstones. I'm actually heading to yoga class in a little bit. That's why I'm kind of sporty today. Um, so I've noticed that a lot of interest has been sparked towards my business and how it came about. I'm also happy to answer any questions that you may want to ask me, so please write them in the comments. But how I started my shop, it wasn't really planned. Uh, I was um, I used to teach painting classes and English classes here in France. I worked with sales a lot when I lived in the UK because I used to live in London, and I used to work for a distribution that distributed nutritional products. I have been an entrepreneur for pretty much a long time. When I was a child, I used to actually bead jewelry with my sister during the summer holidays growing up in Rio de Janeiro. My mom would take us to the bead shop and we would buy lots of beads, and later my sister and I would turn them into necklaces, turn them into presents, and we also enjoyed selling them. I also used to get all of the junk from my house with my sister, and we used to make a shop in the garage of my grandmother's house and try to get people to buy our things, which basically everyone does in the United States. It's a garage sale, but in Brazil that's not really popular. But me and my sister used to love doing that. And my mom, she was an English teacher in Brazil. My dad's Brazilian, and my mom, at one point, she used to make Play-Doh, and she was doing really well. She was selling in a lot of different shops. It was handmade Play-Doh that kids could eat, and with food coloring, so it was pretty safe for kids. So I guess that blood was already in me, also in my sister. So the story of how I started Lila in the Sky started in the summer of 2018, and I was I had just stopped teaching painting classes because I used to teach painting classes, and I was still teaching English classes, but I was feeling a little bit lost. And a friend of mine who's got a really, she's a pretty big in Bordeaux. She studied digital marketing. She's part of, well, she founded C'est Bon Bordeaux, which is a food influences strategy, digital media marketing strategy company for restaurants in Bordeaux. Really beautiful work. I love everything that she does. Follow her on Instagram. It's C'est Bon Bordeaux. And so we were having a conversation where I was just being really vulnerable with her, and I was talking about kind of that I was going through a moment where I felt like I wanted to do something creative, but I didn't know where to start. I was feeling a little bit lost. She asked me why did I stop making jewelry, because I used to have a little Etsy shop and I used to make some jewelry. And so I just told her that basically it wasn't working, and that I couldn't really see where it was going. And she just said to me, "Would you let me help you with your digital marketing? Because I really believe that you can do something pretty interesting with your jewelry." And I was at a point that I was really ready to receive help. So I said yes. Thank you, Audrey. Merci. So Audrey, uh, such an amazing person. So Audrey basically um, gave me homework to do. She told me to do 10 pieces of jewelry, and that we were going to meet at a beach house where her partner, he had this beautiful beach house in the Atlantic Ocean of France, and that we were going to do a photo shoot with this jewelry, and that she was going to teach me how to get it on Instagram and how to do product photography a little bit. So I did my homework. I did my 10 pieces of jewelry. I planned it all out, how I was going to design it. Went to the bead shop at first, and yeah, basically I did 10 pieces of jewelry, took it to her. We photographed. We did she helped me to do my Instagram page. And she gave me some basic strategy skills. Uh, I I went for Shopify because I really wanted something that was intuitively friendly, and Shopify is so easy to use, and I just love the platform. I'm not, I don't, I'm not in affiliate marketing with Shopify, but I just absolutely love them. Never had problems. So after registering for my domain, I put my stuff online. Obviously, I had no audience at first. So the first people who bought from me were family members and friends, and which was great. And I did a Christmas salon, a Christmas fair, and actually was able to. I was the top seller at this Christmas fair, so that was pretty good. That was a good way to start. And also a big big game changer for me was that I used to make my jewelry listening to Marie Forleo, Marie TV, and I joined B School. And so B School has been, I'm also, I don't get any affiliate marketing from B School, but it has been the biggest game changer of my life because it just gave me all the skills that I needed to thrive and to flourish, and such an incredible community of people also to guide me along the way, and people who had done a similar path with mine as mine. So just to say that it's so important to be around like-minded people and a community of people that can support you, that can help you, because being an entrepreneur, being an artist is not easy. And in the beginning, self-doubt and people who think that what you're doing is cute or that it's not really serious, that it doesn't, that you should really get a real job. But that's part of the journey. Yeah, I've been kind of told many times to get a real job, but I just really wanted to live for my art. So that's why before I was teaching English so that I could do other stuff that I love, such as teaching painting as well. One of the other important things that really helped me during my business journey was to basically start a newsletter list, basically start an email list. And that is so important because usually the people who buy from you are people that they like the stuff that you do and they are willing to buy from you again and again. And so it's so important to nourish your customers. I really love to have, sometimes I'm even actually too warm with my customers. We become friends and everything. But it's something that I actually love because I'm a people person and I love connecting with people. My friends tend to call me the community manager because I'm always trying to connect with people. I love being around people. I love being in community. I also have a dance community here in Toulouse, which I started. I know I'm rambling. I founded the first ecstatic dance community here in France, here in Toulouse, not in France. And yeah, we're now a team of regular people who get together, make incredible, making, and we get together and have beautiful experiences of dancing together. And I'm kind of a person who likes to be creative and start things and do things and start fires here and there. Yeah, getting into Nature Découverte was something that was really the game changer of my business. And it all started with a vision board. I used to go there frequently and look at their jewelry and see a little bit. I was like, and look at them and study them, and I was like, oh, my jewelry could really fit, and it's a perfect match for their shop. So I I cut one of their logos from one of their paper bags because I was a customer of theirs, and I put their logo on my wall, and it was my vision board, and pitched them. Forgot about it, and I actually got a call from somebody in Études Découvertes. They told me that I had been accepted, that I had been selected, congratulated me. They told me it was pretty hard to get in, so I just started to scream and cry at the phone like a maniac. And yeah, and it's been such a blessing in my life. And so it's just it's so important to pitch all the time the things that you're doing, to talk to your friends about it, to really talk about what you're doing, and to be proud of what you're doing, and to believe in yourself. Because I think that in the beginning, um, it was it was really it was really a gut feeling that got me through the whole year, because there were times that sales would be low. Especially, I remember I had just uh, that actually had a really good month. It was July, where I had completely sold out everything in my shop, and I went to Portugal. I went to travel with my whole family. I had to close my shop. When I got back, it was just pretty hard after I relaunched my shop to get a sale. I still sold. It was still okay, but it kind of got me low, because I just saw that I needed to be more efficient, that I needed to plan ahead for the next summer if something like that happened, that I would need to go on a holiday. I Because as I work for myself, I don't get paid holidays, so I have to really think about how I'm going to do that this year of 2020, because I'm not on a payroll. Basically, if I if I don't work, if I don't expose my jewelry, I don't get paid. And so I cannot afford to just like close my shop like I did last year to go on holiday. And I have to have a strategy for that. So if you guys have any ideas, if anyone has gone through this, please let me know how you did it, because I'm interested in knowing. And yes, I think I've covered pretty much a lot about my first year in the jewelry business, opening my e-commerce shop, Lila in the Sky. So if you're interested in seeing the jewelry that I make, I'm on Instagram. I love Instagram. I'm there a lot. I love talking about gemstones, spirituality, meditation, and yeah, my Instagram is at Lila in the Sky Jewelry. And also my shop is lilainthesky.com. And I do ask you, if you like my jewelry, to subscribe to my newsletter, because basically I always give really nice discount codes and gifts to my subscribers, to all of the people who subscribe to my newsletter, because for me it's so important to nurture this relationship. And thank you very much. And if you enjoy learning more about the business of being a jewelry designer, e-commerce owner, if you want to know a little bit more about gemstones and astrology, spirituality, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you. Merci. Au revoir.